loves, and welcome back to another bullet journal video. If you are new here, my name is Sheena. Welcome to the channel, and you can easily subscribe and support the channel by clicking the red button below. If you are already a subscriber, thank you so much for your support. Without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into 4 tips for bullet journalers who are too busy to bullet journal. Now, before I jump in, I did want to preface that I may sound a little sick right now, and it's because I am. I'm getting over a cold, but I really want to get this content out to you guys, so I hope it's not too distracting, and just bear with me. So this entire video is just going to be covering simple ways to do your bullet journal if you are a busy person and do not have time for the doodling and really elaborate layouts that take a while. So tip number 1 is use some type of stencil or tool to keep your lines and boxes straight. You guys know that I tend to stick to the same type of layouts just because, you know, mind muscle memory. You basically become good at drawing the same type of boxes if you do them over and over again. So when it comes to drawing straighter lines, I would say try to get a ruler or a stencil into your everyday bullet journaling. I normally use a ruler. You guys have seen it in previous videos, but since I don't use it as much, I have no idea where it is right now. So I found this little Tombow stencil ruler in something that I bought. It came in the pack, and so I'm going to show you the example using this. I just don't really use the stencils anymore. I like freehanding, and the box usually turns out decently straight. So if you're someone who's super busy, grab a stencil. Tip number 2 is to use accessories. If you're not someone that really likes to doodle and draw like little graphics because you don't have time for that, things like washi tape and stickers are gonna be your best friend, and I'm gonna show you a few examples. So you guys know I'm a lover of washi tape. I actually have a few that I've collected over the years of bullet journaling, but I'll just show an example with 2 that I was able to grab here. So this washi tape has like flamingos on it. I think it's very cute, but literally rip a piece off, lay it in your journal, and now you have a decorative aspect that you didn't have to put more than a couple seconds into. Like, could you imagine having to draw all these flamingos? If you don't have time, that's a no-brainer. And again, now you have a little bit of a design aesthetic when you really didn't want to draw anything at all. So washi tape will definitely be your best friend. It's super inexpensive, and you can usually find them on Amazon and stationery websites alike. Another type of, I guess, sticky thing that I like to use are these like sticky markers or Post-its. It's a little beat up because I've had it for a while, but I also found this on Amazon. And I love it because it has like little cutesy animals, and you can literally pull one off like this. I'll be sure to link this below, but it's just basically cute Post-it notes that you can use throughout your journal to add a little bit more personality and color. And another idea I like to use is simply finding images online and then cutting them out. So you guys know I've done an entire video on doing like an inspo board, and I can just go in here and simply cut one out and use it. So I'm going to go for this teacup. And there you go. Between the cutting and actually pasting into that journal, literally took 30 seconds, and now you have a cute little aesthetic, and you can build off of there. Of course, when you're talking about stickers, you can also just use stickers. I got these a while ago. I really couldn't even tell you guys where I got it from. So you can literally take off a sticker like this that says my list, you know, and paste it into your journal, and then list things underneath. Like maybe you want to do a grocery list. So you took something that was not there, and now you've made it into a cute list. To be honest, I'm actually in the process of making some of my own stickers. And of course, the whole goal of that is to make bullet journaling a lot easier on times where you really are busy and can't do like a weekly spread from scratch. So that's in the works, and I'll let you guys know when I have something that is ready for production. And the final item is what I call like a tape adhesive sticker roller thing. I wish I had a better name for it, but basically imagine having roller adhesive, and it has an image on it. So you can basically roll out your stickers. And I'll show you guys right now. This one is obviously a crocodile theme. So you lay it on the paper, and you simply roll out, and look at that. You have a row of images that you did not have to draw. and it works pretty well for the most part. I haven't really used it that much in my old journal, but I got this off a website. It was probably $1, and so I figured, why not share with you guys? And like I mentioned, I will try to list all of these things below, but I got them so long ago, like you're talking years, and so I'm not sure where they'd be located right now, but I'll try to find something similar. All right, so now that you've seen all these cool, cutesy stickers and, you know, washi tape and post-it notes that have cute animals on them, all that's fine and dandy, but what if you just want something that builds out the structure of the journal without having to go out and purchase all of these things? And I would say you need to get a pre-constructed journal. So speaking of that, I want to introduce you guys to today's video sponsor, Clever Fox. So they actually shipped me a journal that you guys can see I have not even opened. So you are getting my live reaction and review on this product. And I'm going to show you guys how you can use the Clever Fox journal to make your bullet journaling life a lot easier. So you guys know that someone like me, I like to build my entire journal out from scratch on blank paper, grid paper, with no boxes, no structure. Well, with a product like Clever Fox, you're able to get like all of your stickers included, and of course a structured journal that has most of the layout stuff done for you. So you open it up, and from the start, you see that you have pre-built layouts here for you. You have daily rituals, affirmations, a grateful for section. So you remember the gratitude logs we used to do? You're able to do all of that in here. You have goals that you can write in. So instead of doing a goals page, you have that fully laid out. These are things that I've already laid out in my own personal bullet journal, but again, these things are just done for you. So I'll flip back and show you guys really quick. So here is like my 2018 goals. I drew it all out. I have like little images and stuff. But then in this journal, you just have it all laid out. Of course, all the lines are going to be perfectly straight, and you have enough area to write and kind of brainstorm. So I thought it would be fun to kind of time lapse and show you guys how I would fill this out as someone who has never done like a structured journal like this. So without further ado, let's get this all planned out. All right guys, so we are back, and even though I time lapse, I would say this entire layout probably took less than 4 minutes, like literally less than 4 minutes to do the entire thing. So again, for people that are a little bit more busy throughout the week and do not have time to, you know, draw squares from scratch and try to come up with your own ideas, this is a really nice method to have a bullet journal that's pretty and fun and that you can kind of put your own spin on, but has most of the foundational aspects already done for you. So if you are interested, I will have all of this listed below for you to check out, and that's Clever Fox, and they are available on Amazon. And my last and final tip, tip number 4, is to drop the frills. I get it that, you know, doing a really, you know, pretty bullet journaling and, you know, doodling little characters and spending over an hour, it looks really cute on YouTube and Instagram, and people enjoy seeing it, and I enjoy making them. However, I get that it's not realistic. So if you're someone who literally does not have the time, go as simple as possible, you guys. Like, you don't have to do the most elaborate spreads. You don't have to impress anyone. So you can literally do the bare minimum and still get by. I think you'll be totally fine. No one's gonna be judging you, especially if you don't have a YouTube channel. It's kind of like, who cares, you know, what your bullet journal looks like. So just do you. Now, this is obviously not a spread tutorial, but I want to show you guys how easy it was to put something together that looks pretty good, that you don't have to spend, you know, 100 hours on. Like, it's never that serious. All right guys, so even without like super time lapse and all of that, this entire spread from start to finish took maybe about 3 to 4 minutes. Like, literally, it's super simple, something that you can literally do during a commercial break and then be able to have your entire week laid out and ready for you. So again, the super elaborate layouts are only for those who want to do that, and if you aspire to have super elaborate layouts, again, do you. But for those of you who are always on a crunch for time, maybe you have children, multiple jobs, this is going to be the best way for you to stay consistent with your bullet journal, is to just keep things simple and kill the frill. I hope this video was helpful. I hope it gave you a couple of quick and easy tips to get your bullet journal off the ground without investing hours a week into making it really pretty, because it's all about you and what works for you. And if you guys are interested in the Clever Fox journal that I've mentioned, it will be linked below, and you can get this in other colors as well from their Amazon store, so be sure to check that out. So that's it. Be sure to give me a thumbs up if this video was helpful. Again, all links will be in the description bar below, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.